we've always had a connection because of radio to music. So it's in our blood. And we've always had an affinity to working with Canadian artists. And so it's kind of in our DNA. It's important that the kids start early and develop a love for music and incorporate it into their lives in some way, shape, or form.
MusiCounts is honored to partner with the Canadian Scholarship Trust Foundation, who shares our goal of recognizing and honoring exceptional people who have made significant contributions to music and music education in Canada.
It's more evident than ever now with what's going on out there in the world that, kids need something to do with their time that's going to fulfill them emotionally and spiritually. And that's what music does for people. When the program started, it was to do with music in the schools and in the classrooms and getting instruments into their hands.
I've had the pleasure of working with MusiCounts for a number of years now, and there is one thing that I love more than anything else, and that's when we get to go to a school and do a Band Aid celebration. Watching kids open up a case and find a brand new saxophone or a flute, it is like Christmas morning. It brings so much joy, not just to them, but also everybody at MusiCounts as well.
It's a matter of getting young people to appreciate music, not necessarily take it up as a career.
And it's something that allows us to find community, to find a safe space to express ourselves through communication, building resilience, confidence, teamwork, or leadership skills. These are things that students learn to do as they describe their favorite music, as they work on building a new skill on an instrument that they've never played before. The work that organizations like MusiCounts and the donors that support this really are important.
The reality is music education is suffering in Canada. And without supporters such as Gary and the Slaight Family Foundation, teachers wouldn't have the necessary tools to do their jobs.
We jumped in there to fill the need.
With the funds from the grant as well, it allowed us to purchase some new instruments and support some of our schools' non-traditional music extracurriculars, helped us to provide more opportunities to decolonize and diversify the music that we have in schools. It's really not possible to do that without access to these tools.
I think it's important that they have it in the schools, especially in the schools, but also in the communities.
It's definitely not work that can be done by just relying on the school boards and the funding that's available there. This grant really allowed us to make bigger moves and bigger changes.
If you take the challenge to help others and you want to do it in a meaningful way, it involves a lot of work. You got to do your research. You want to make sure the money's being used correctly. You want to make sure you're dealing with groups that mean something in that community. You can't help but feel good when you're helping others.
Gary and the Slaight Family Foundation have donated nearly $1 million to MusiCounts over the past decade.
We really appreciate everything you do for the Canadian music industry and the opportunities you've granted to so many young people to get involved and to have the resources to participate. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Gary Slaight, on your MusiCounts Inspired Minds Ambassador Award.
So I just want to say thank you for your incredible generosity, first off, and congratulations on being the recipient of the MusiCounts Inspired Mind Ambassador Award. I cannot think of anybody more deserving than you.
Gary, on behalf of MusiCounts and the Canadian Scholarship Trust Foundation, thank you.